at all, and was glad to do this fundraiser. Run for Paws was kind of put in motion with Chris Belnovich, the media manager communications with the Toronto Argonauts, about me doing this under 20 seconds originally to get Chris on our show, because Chris is a behind the scenes guy, and my goal was to get Chris on our show. And then I came up with the idea, why don't we turn this into a Run for Paws, a fundraiser for the Cambridge District Humane Society, and some good news to share with you guys all this morning. Still out of breath from running, got my cardio in, raised about $300 thanks to Ken, Nick, my friend Uda, my cousin Terry. Thank you to everyone that sponsored me for this Run for Paws. The money from this goes to the Cambridge District Humane Society, taking care of furry homeless friends. And Toronto Argonauts, I've done freelance media coverage for the last 5 years. They were great as well. And the old guy still has it, so 8.24 is not bad. I just wish the weather was a little bit better. The air quality wasn't great today, but you know what? This was well worth it. And Nick, I want to say thank you again for coming out along with your dad and Rich. And I'm going to try to make this a yearly event, a yearly Run for Paws. And hopefully the Toronto Argonauts will be back here next year as well. And I'm just so grateful for everybody's sponsor and help. And I did warm up, everybody. I did warm up.
I can confirm. Fantastic job, Chris. 14 seconds was the goal. Hit an 8.24, which is fantastic. On behalf of Live with CDP Media Productions, this is Nick Small signing off.
And that clip was courtesy of my YouTube channel, Chris Palme, Live with CDP Talk Show. Please subscribe, like, and share. I am now getting close to 1,000 subscribers. I'm now 94 subscribers away from 1,000. So if you already haven't, please subscribe, like, and share. And I am now under 200,000 views away from 1 million views. So thank you everyone for subscribing and viewing my YouTube channel and my YouTube shorts as well. And thank you to Nick Small for sponsoring me for this event and for being there for that event and for doing the media interview as well. Speaking of Nick Small, the next Argo Bounce podcast show, with co-host Chris Palme and Nick Small this Sunday, July 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Sunday, July 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern. And Nick and I will break down the Argos Tiger Cats game from tonight, which is Saturday, July 18th, 7:30 kickoff at Hamilton Stadium. You can watch on TSN or listen to on the Tiger Cats audio network with Simone Lawrence and Rick Zamperin, or TSN 1050 with Mike Hogan and Ben Grant. The Argos come into this game 2-3 on the year with 2 straight losses, and the Tiger Cats are 2-3 as well, and without Bo Levi Mitchell, their star franchise quarterback for the whole year. And it looks like Trey Ford's going to start for Hamilton tonight, and for the Argonauts, it'll be Chad Kelly. And it looks like Cameron Judge, the linebacker. I think he's a last-minute decision. I'm not sure if he's going to play or not, the linebacker for the Argos. Jarian Grant, their great special teams player, is definitely out for this game as well. And John Haggerty was listed on the injury report with a hamstring, so I'm not sure if John Haggerty will be doing the punting tonight for the Argonauts. So Argonauts, Tiger Cats tonight, Saturday night, 7:30 from Hamilton Stadium. I will be staying home watching the game, but I will be at the Argos home opener on Thursday, August 6th, 7:30 at BMO Field when they take on Calgary. And I will be in the media press box for that game as well. And I will be in Hamilton Sunday for the Canadian Baseball League's Hamilton Cardinals game against the London Majors at 4:00. And hopefully that does not get rained out. And by the way, guys, check out my social media content from last night. I interviewed Shelly Hunter from Attaboy Farms in St. Mary's. She does garlic products. And please check out attaboyfarms.com, or just Google Attaboy Farms as well. So thank you to Shelly Hunter for the interview. And also the All Canadian Events is putting on last night, Friday night, and today the night market. So if you guys want to go to a night market, it's sort of like a flea market, but there's a lot of vendors there, a lot of food trucks. And day 2 to wrap up this weekend is tonight, Saturday, July 18th, 4:00 to 11:00. Tickets are $10 to get in at the Paris Fairgrounds. I believe at 139 Silver Street, and it's 4 to 11, rain or shine. And I believe they are having a movie tonight out in the outside at 9 o'clock tonight. So they do have a beer gardens there for adult beverages for adults. They have lots of food trucks for families, and there's a lot of vendors there as well. And check out Bruno's Bakery Cafe. They have the best butter tarts. They are from Innisfil, Ontario, which is near Barrie. So check out Bruno's Bakery and Cafe butter tarts if you go there as well. So thank you to all great Canadian events, and I had a great time last night at the night market at the Paris Fairgrounds. I took a family member with me as well, and I will be going to the Hamilton Cardinals game tomorrow. So I have more social media content coming as well. So the next Argo Bounce podcast show, like I said, is going to be Sunday, July 19th at 9 p.m. And also the next live with CDP Sports and Entertainment Talk Show, brought to you by BarryCullen.com, is going to take place on Monday, July 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern with my special guest, friend of the show's, her second appearance. Her name is Arma Benoit, and she is a stand-up comedian out of the Atlanta, Georgia area. So if you like comedians, humor, and laughter, check out Arma Benoit on Live with CDP Sports Entertainment Talk Show this Monday, July 20th at 8 p.m. And then on Tuesday, July 21st at 5:45, I have a pair of stand-up comedians, one from the U.S., one from Australia. Alexis Conley and Kat Gelch will be on and talk a little bit about their podcast show and about their stand-up comedian careers as well. So Monday at 8 p.m., Arma Benoit, and then Tuesday at 5:45 with Alexis Conley and Kat Gelch. Stand-up comedians and podcasters as well. And as we wrap up the show, guys, if you're looking to adopt, please check out the New Hope Animal Rescue Group. They're at the New Hope Animal Rescue Group. They're located at 4990 Jones Baseline Road in Guelph. Telephone number 519-836-9780, or you can check out their website, newhopeanimalrescueguelph.ca. So if you're looking to adopt a cat, please consider the New Hope Animal Rescue Group, again at 4990 Jones Baseline 4990 Jones Baseline Road in Guelph. Again, you can reach them at 519-836-9780. All adoptions and all fostering is done by appointment. So please reach out to them at that number, or go on their website for more information at newhopeanimalrescueguelph.ca. And also, if you're looking to adopt a pet, a dog, cat, bunny, rabbit, even budgies, birds, check out the Cambridge District Humane Society. They're located at 1650 Dunbar Road in Cambridge, Ontario, right across from the Cambridge Centre Mall. You can check out their website, cambridgehumanesociety.org, or their phone number is 519-623-7722, extension 0. Ask for Kat or Michelle. If you're interested in any of the pets and animals, all their profiles and information are on cambridgehumanesociety.org, and all appointments to see cats and dogs and pets down there are done through appointments. So please call them at 519-623-7722, extension 0. Ask for Kat and Michelle. And Michelle and her staff do a wonderful job looking after our homeless furry friends and making sure they get adopted into good homes with good families. And at the Cambridge District Humane Society, you can't buy happiness, but you can adopt it as well. And that is about it. Again, I want to say thank you to my guest, Professor Roshana Shabodi from India, for coming on here today. Again, she is the founder director of the CWMA Institute, an author, a published poet, and social activist as well in India. And you can also follow her on social media platforms. She is on Facebook, Instagram, and on LinkedIn. Just type in her name, and she also has a YouTube channel, and they're on the graphics as well. So I want to say thank you to Professor Roshana for coming on here today, and thank you, the audience, for watching this show live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, X, Instagram, and my YouTube channel. And also thank you to everyone listening to this show on my audio platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Good Pods, and wherever podcasts are available. So again, I appreciate everyone watching and listening to the show, brought to you by our friends at Barry Cullen Chevrolet Dealership. located at 905 Woodlawn Road West in the Guelph Auto Mall. And right now at Barry Cullen Chevrolet, you can get a $25 Esso and Mobile E gift card with a purchase of an oil change and an eligible vehicle health check. Offer valid from June 1st, 2026 to August 31st, 2026. Book your appointment today at Barry Cullen Chevrolet dealership. And again, they are the official advertisers of Live with CDP Sports and Entertainment Talk Show. And if you're looking for a brand new or a pre-owned GM vehicle or an EV or electric vehicle or a Cadillac vehicle, there's no better dealership in Guelph than the regional dealership and Barry Cullen Chevrolet dealership. And that is about it, guys. We've got some CFL tonight. We've got Calgary and Montreal playing at 4 o'clock from McMahon Stadium in Calgary. Argos, Tiger Cats, 7:30 from Hamilton Stadium. And also, we got baseball tonight. The Tigers are coming off a 2-1 win over the Angels last night. The Tigers are now 6.5 behind Cleveland in the AL Central and 3.5 behind a wild card spot, even though they're 45-52. But it just shows you how weak the American League is. And the Blue Jays are back in action this afternoon, 3:07. Shane Beaver's on the mound for the Jays. Jays coming off another loss, 12-4 to Chicago last night. The Jays are now minus 7 games under 500. 45-52, the same record as the Detroit Tigers. And everybody keeps telling me the Jays are going to turn it around. Well, we're going on 100 games and this team hasn't turned it around. So I'm very highly doubtful this team is even going to make the playoffs. So Jays and Sox today, 3:07. Tigers, Angels tonight, 10:07 from the West Coast. And that is about it, guys. I hope, and if you get a chance and you're in the Brantford, Cambridge area, check out the Paris Fairgrounds, 139 Silver Street for their night market, which will be taking place tonight, rain or shine, from 4 o'clock to 11 p.m. And tell them that Chris Pomey sent you as well. And try out Bruno's Bakery Cafe butter tarts. They are good. All right. Have a great afternoon, great Saturday, everybody. And we'll see you back here Sunday night at 9 p.m. for the Argo Bounce podcast show with Nick Small and Chris Pomey. And as always, go Argos.